from your point of view, how can a mature people analytics practice be a superpower for a CHRO and their team?
Here's what I found really interesting. So I was listening to the Gartner podcast recently. They asked a question to people that said something along the lines of, I would trust an algorithm to give me fairer feedback than my current manager. And only 13% of employees disagreed with that statement. I would trust an algorithm to give me fairer feedback than my current manager. A third of the respondents outright agreed, and 50% were neutral. What that tells me is, in fact, there's actually a widespread distrust in the current state of affairs when it comes to leadership effectiveness. So why am I talking about this? Coming back to your question about AI, if we are going to start to use AI and algorithms to make or at least inform people decisions, then we need to ensure that our data house is in order, that we have the right data, we are capturing it and using it appropriately, and obviously we are compliant with all of the regulations, but also that we are creating a culture of transparency and trust so that employees, to your earlier point, understand what data is being captured, why is it being captured, how is it being used, which career actions is it affecting, or outcomes is it affecting? Is it affecting my compensation, performance score, promotion, etc.? And there needs to be explainability. So not just a kind of black box algorithm that's spitting out deterministic outcomes or recommendations, but how is it probabilistic versus deterministic? How is that information being used to manage my career within this organization? And so I think that is why data, and people data specifically, matters, because it's going to come down to, are we creating trust with our employees, and do they actually understand how their efforts lead to outcomes, whether it's rewards, promotions, etc.